There's a break now, shorthanded, in on goal, shoots, scores! Short-handed goal for Ridly Greig. The Ice can't keep it in at the offensive blue line.
Comes up towards center ice now. Wheat Kings will bank it forward. Ben McCartney trying to race ahead for the empty netter. Center's out in front, and Ridly Greig will get the empty net goal with 1:31 to go. And the Wheat Kings will jump ahead by a score of 5-2.
An edge. There's a turnover. Here's Ridly Greig to his backhand, and he scores just like that. The Raider defender Kosier lost an edge and went down in a heap. And the puck rolled out to Ridly Greig, and he makes no mistake on the backhand in the slot. And Brandon has a 1-0 lead just seconds into this hockey game. Their passes are just off the mark. Now Ben McCartney with a steal. He'll walk in. McCartney to the back door. Ridly Greig in, and he scores. Ben McCartney, with some serious patience, just hangs on and floats a perfect pass to Ridly Greig, who makes no mistake, beating Roddy Ross. It's 4-0 Brandon.
Short-handed. McCartney joining. Greig waits, shoots, scores! Ridly Greig. What a performance on this penalty kill from Ridly Greig. Putting the body on the line to block a couple of shots from Knackbauer. And Knackbauer skated by right after Greig scored, and Greig had some words.
Final 10, Iorio to the middle. One-timer coming, doesn't get there. Greig pulls it back into the slot, holds, waits, shoots, scores! Into the empty net as Meyer was tied up in front. And there's only 6 seconds left on the clock, so I'm thinking that's all but academic for the Brandon Wheat Kings to cut the lead to 1.
Walks the line, then goes left circle for Ritchie. Over to Greig on the right circle. Scores! As that might have just snuck past Boston below. It's the second power play goal for the Brandon Wheat Kings. They'll go back up by 3 with 35.7 seconds remaining. Greig right at the face-off dot. I don't know if that went off of Jordan.
2-on-1 shorthanded. Greig and McCartney into the Warrior zone. Here's Greig, dumps it off. McCartney back for Greig. He scores. Shorthanded goal. It looked like a bit of a broken play, but the puck ends up on the stick of Ridly Greig. And a nice passing play, a shorthanded marker, and it's 4-1 Brandon.
Now Ladyman comes for the puck. He's hauled to the ice. Wheat Kings will get it to the line. Nychuk shoots, save. Rebound doesn't get in. Rebound chance there, they score. Just as the netminder was making his way to the bench, the Wheat Kings find a fourth. I think the Ice might have wondered about a penalty behind the net. That wasn't coming. And the Wheat Kings are able to capitalize. Greig left unattended in front. And fittingly, these two teams just don't know how to separate themselves.
Here's sideboards. Ben McCartney on the faceoff win for Brandon. They're going to push this up the ice. Here's Ben McCartney with it to center ice. Ahead for Brad Schneider. Back for McCartney. Front of the net. They score! Oh, baby! What a beauty! Ridly Greig, another shorthanded marker. And the Wheat Kings were going everybody down the track off that face-off win, and it pays off with a shorthanded marker. Ridly Greig finishes it off in front, and Brandon's got their 7th shorty of the season, and an absolute tap-in for Ridly Greig. And right off the face-off win, you could just see it.